Hey guys, it's Emma. Today I'm going to be filming a video on how to create this warm-toned shimmery eye look. If you want to see how this was created, stick around. I don't know what I'm doing with my hands. Okay, so to start out, we're going to take the Eyeshadow, the bronze palette, and we're going to go in with Citrine, wow, in the crease on an angled fluffy brush. Mine's literally called an angled fluffy brush. I got it from BS Mall, which is on Amazon seller. I will have that link down below, and we're just going to dust that or blend it all into the crease. I really like this color as a starting out color because it's super pigmented, but it's easily covered up. So yeah, I'm just going to dust that totally in everywhere. You blend, Emma, you blend. Yeah, it really doesn't have to be a perfect blending. It's literally the first color. It's just to make everything else transition nicely. I don't know what I just did with my hand. Okay, so then I'm going to take the medium shader brush from BH Cosmetics and the Naked Smokey palette, or the Naked Urban Decay Smokey palette, and take the first color, which is High, and I'm just going to totally sweep that completely across my lid from inner corner to outer corner. Yeah, on both eyes. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and take the second color in the palette called Dirty Sweet on the same medium shader brush. I'm going to go ahead and start a third of the way up the eye and sweep it to the outside. I'm going to do this to both eyes. You could also pat this if you wanted to. I mean, it is totally up to you. Okay, and then we're going to go in with Eyeshadow shade Tiger's Eye. And then the angled fluffy brush from before. And then I'm just going to sweep that where the citrine is. I'm just going to put it over it so that the orange is kind of covered up on both eyes. I'm going to define this a little bit more in the corners, just to make that on the outside to make a little bit more of a V shape. Not like super defined, but we're getting there. Okay, then again with Eyeshadow, I'm going to go in with shade Topaz on a big fluffy brush. This one is the BH Cosmetics Tapered Blending Brush. I'm going to very gently work that into my crease. Okay, and then the next shade I'm going to be using is from the Naked Smokey palette again. It's called Radar. I'm going to take the same brush and just work that over the last color in the crease. I'm just going to very gently work this one over just so I can kind of smooth and blend all the colors so far in the crease so that all the dimension looks like blended enough. Okay, and then I'm going to take the BH Cosmetics pencil brush and the color Whiskey from the Naked Smokey palette and just really define that in the outer edge of the crease. You can just really see that I'm concentrating this in the outside and trying not to push it in as much as I possibly can so that I can just really create that definition out there so that my eyes look big and smoky and amazing. You're going to be able to see that on this side I don't do such a good job of that, But whatever, I blended too much and I'll show you how to cover that up in just a minute. I don't know what I'm saying, why I'm singing. Whatever. Okay, and then we're going to go back with the medium shader brush from BH Cosmetics that I used at the beginning and take the first two colors from the Smokey palette that I used, High and Dirty Sweet, separately, and we're going to just touch up those areas. I'm going to first take High and just touch up the inner third of the eyelids, and then I'm going to take Dirty Sweet and do the middle, working my way outside. Okay, so if you need to like clean up the inside edges because you got a little crazy with the blending, you can either take your finger or a beauty blender or beauty sponge that you've been using and just kind of define or clean up any shadow that you don't want there. So then I just take an angled contour brush, mine's from BH Cosmetics, called the angled contour brush, and I take a little bit of my highlighter and I just kind of work it on the outside to kind of blend everything out and just add a little bit of definition up at the top of the brow bone. I then take my Kat Von D tattoo liner in shade Trooper, and I start to wing out my eye, and then I actually go off camera to do the first eye so that I can figure out what I want to do with my look here. I know it's weird, but whatever. Okay, so now that I've done one eye and I changed my camera angle for some weird reason, I go back in and I do the other eye for you on camera. I just did, for me, a big wing, but for most people it's just kind of a normal size wing. I just don't usually do a wing, so yeah, it was fun. If you're not used to doing wings or any other eye lining shape, my advice is try it. I mean, worst comes to worst, you can take it off. Okay, and then I'm going to go with the L'Oreal Voluminous Smoldering Eyeliner in brown. And I'm going to just go ahead and smoke out the bottom lash line with that. And then I'm going to go ahead and just clean it up with my fingers and my beauty blender. And I'm going to also line my waterline with that. Okay, as you can see now I'm doing the waterline. I get a little crazy with my angles just because I'm trying to make sure that I don't stab myself in the eyeball. And then, yeah, here I'm going in with my beauty blender to get all the shadow out of there and just make sure that I get it to look the way that I want it to. I use both a mixture of my finger and that. You could also use a brush. And then I just go ahead and do the other eye the same way. As you can see. Okay, so I'm going to take the Mary Kay Lash Intensity Mascara. My boyfriend's mom sells Mary Kay and she turned me on to this and I am so obsessed with it. It's crazy. It just does such amazing things for my lashes. It makes them look so long and voluminous, and if I don't want to wear false lashes that day, I'm not feeling it, then I just throw 2 coats of this on and I'm good to go. It makes them look so full and thick, and I just love it. So yeah, that's it. Thanks, guys. Alright guys, if you liked this video, then please give it a big thumbs up. If you have any suggestions for any future videos, then leave me a comment down below. All products used throughout this video are going to be linked in the description box. Alright, have a great day. Bye!